with a reaction that we're tracking, and viewers, this needs to be looked at very carefully. An action though has been taken. A man has been booked under PSA for posting a video justifying the killing of JNK artist Amreen Bhat. Now the police says they're acting tough on anti-social elements. Booked the hate monger under PSA for spreading hate and justifying the killing of Amreen Bhat by uploading a video on social media. They also say that the act of uploading such a hateful video and justifying the killing of Amreen Bhat on a YouTube channel has not only caused alarm and fear amongst the class of people performing art, but also their family members. Moreover, this act also amounts to supporting terrorist acts, besides having the tendency to make more people vulnerable to such attacks. So that's what the police has said, the statement that they have released, while they've booked this man under PSA. So acting tough on anti-social elements is what the police is saying while they go ahead with this arrest. It's Mohammed Irfan Bhat, the hate monger in this particular case, who took to social media to justify Amreen Bhat's killing. Listen in.
It came social media spectrum behayi 11. The barhal harkash insan shimarun pach bahan gasan. Yimsatan Amreena Bhatas pet attack koruk or tem patan khut emson photo Facebook पे क्या उस एमएस मतलब ये आई कमेंट करन या सस असल काम करन और या से koruk वाला गलत या आई मारना और क्या उस एमएस मतलब बद्दुआ करन और क्या उस एमएस मतलब जन्नतुल फिरदौस कमेंटन मजन लेखन गोडिश का थी अगर ये इतना फेमस गई इकमो कर इतना फेमस इकर कशरो मुसलमानो इतना अमरीना भट्ट गुनाहगार ओस यीचा अमरीना भट्ट गुनाह ओस करन गुनाह ओस फैलावन बेहयाई ओस फैलावन अमुक जिम्मेदार छ गोडे तम ते यम एमसिन वीडियो वाच ओस करन जोर अमरीना भट्टन कुस वीडियो खोल आज अमुक जिम्मेदार छ बराबर तम ते युता अमरीना भट्टस गुनाह छ युता छ बराबर तमन ते गुनाह.
Well, see, hate mongering is not acceptable at all. But what action has the government initiated against the same Budgam police's failure to prevent the targeted killings which are taking place in that same central Kashmir district, which is strategically important even for housing the Srinagar International Airport. It has been 7th consecutive killing in the same Budgam district in the last few weeks. After every fortnight on an average, a person gets killed in Budgam. What action has government taken on that front?
Let me bring in my colleagues Ishan and Sohail, who are joining us live from Srinagar. To you, Sohail, first. We're looking at an absolute hate monger because this man has gone on to justify the killing of Amreen Bhat. He's in fact has the audacity to say that those who in fact have been following her on social media are also equally responsible and perhaps sinful.
Well, in fact, this person had uploaded this video on his own YouTube channel named Fidai Nabi, and in fact, therein he's in a way justifying the killing of Amreen Bhat, TV artist from Chadora, Budgam, who was in fact killed last month. So in this particular video, he justifies the killing of Amreen Bhat by saying that she was in fact spreading vulgarity and committing sins. He in fact also equally blames all those people who are in fact liking and watching her videos. Now the Budgam police immediately took action. They initiated in fact action against this individual who has been identified as Mohammed Irfan Bhat, son of Mohammed Maqbool Bhat of Takiye Wagura, Kiriri, Baramulla. Initially, an FIR was registered against him and he was arrested. Now, the Jammu and Kashmir police has put him under Public Safety Act and has been shipped to jail. And this is a mindset that is prevailing in some section of society, wherein an artist is not even being allowed to do his or her work. And this video that this Maulana had uploaded on his YouTube channel it clearly gives that sense, gives that message. Back to you.
Let me bring in Ishan as well. Ishan, And some still have the audacity to say that what must be looked at is the lapses on part of the Budgam police, the failure on part of the Budgam police to go ahead with a crackdown on terror in that particular area, instead of, really making sure that these kind of people, the likes of Mohammad Irfan Bhat, who's going ahead and making this kind of a statement on social media, they're once again pinning the blame A on the center, B on the local police there.
This isn't new. We have seen that there has been a policy of shifting blame on each other and then, questioning the forces or the police. And similar incident is being repeated here, where now police says that, one has to remember that why is it important that the police has taken this action. Because police says because of her killing, there was already a fear among the local artists and people who are into the creative field. And then police also mentions, importantly, that this particular incident has actually, led to fear among those who are already in this field. So police has not just acted on him, but also tried to send a message clearly that such acts wouldn't be tolerated in the future as well, wherein, justification is being given. Killing of an artist, Amreen Bhat, who was hailing from Budgam. Remember when she was killed, there was a shockwave that, we saw across these, acting community, singing community in Kashmir. Though it's not a large community, it's a very small community, but they were really shocked at the killing of Amreen Bhat. In the future, police sources tell us that if certain hate videos or justification of certain killings is being done, it will be dealt with very severely. And that is why Public Safety Act has been, slapped over. And now he has been shifted to a jail in Jammu. We have seen in the past as well, whenever there has been justifications, police has been acting tough. But now, a complete eye has been kept on the social media, and the police has also in the past acted on certain cases wherein, there is a threat perception or threats are being given through social media, and that is why it becomes important for the police to act on certain people who are trying to justify such killings.
Oh yes, absolutely. So this particular Maulana Mohammad Irfan Bhat goes on to talk about how Amreen Bhat was in fact spreading vulgarity on social media, and in that sense he's tried to justify her killing. If I could go back to Sohail on this. Sohail, remember when this incident took place, we've been picking up a lot of reactions ever since. The likes of Omar Abdullah also back then, shockingly, had so much to say to the center, talk about how normalcy is not returned to Jammu and Kashmir yet, but had nothing to say about those terrorists who claimed responsibility for the attack.
Well, in fact, this has been one of the most unfortunate things with the Jammu and Kashmir, and in fact, the politicians who are in fact have enjoyed power in Kashmir Valley. This particular incident wherein this TV artist was attacked, now it's very clear that she was attacked for her work. In fact, we have seen this video and this Maulana Irfan Bhat, wherein he also claims that how would people be tolerating those girls and in fact those individuals who are defaming Islam, and those people cannot tolerate such things, who laid down their lives for Islam. So clearly, in a way, saying that the TV artist in fact was killed by those people who are on ground with arms and ammunitions, hinting that she was targeted by militants. So
absolutely.
Now police is...
And look at the bizarre comment that has been made by him. He goes on to say people who followed her, people who liked her, are equally responsible and are equally sinful for having, spread that quote-unquote vulgarity on social media. We'll leave it at that, Sohail and Nishan. We'll try and go across to political reactions in just a bit. For the moment, shifting